Okay, so this is not going to be a stream, rather this is going to be a recording instead. And I'm going to be showing some of the issues that I've had with Project Fly. And I'm hoping to give this to the team. We are actually going to do a flight, and I'm going to go over any accessibility issues that I come up with this current beta version. So the first thing is so the voice you might hear in the background is not a human. I am visually impaired, so I use NVDA, which is a non-visual desktop access. That's what it stands for. And it can be had from, is it NV Access? No, I don't remember, but if you go to nvda-project.org, you'll be redirected to NVDA. So the flight's going to be short. Really, really short. Well, maybe not. We'll see. We're going to do it without the control tower just because I really, right now, just don't want to take the time to...
Folder view.
Yeah. So let's highlight Project Fly. There we go. And I notice...
Project Fly window row 1 column 1. Document busy.
It
Blank.
takes forever to load. Now, this system has 32 gigs of RAM. And I think it's an i7. I think it's a... Is it a quad-core, I think, processor? 4.4 gigahertz processor, I think, and 64-bit machine. So what happens is it freezes, just like it did just now, and it can take up to a few minutes. Now, I will be pausing the recording to log into SimBrief, etc., etc., etc. So we're just going to wait for this to finish loading up. And I haven't even launched Prepar yet. It happens, by the way, even when I launch Prepar. So we're still waiting, still waiting. Still waiting. Takes about 1 or 2 minutes to actually completely launch for some bizarre reason. I'm on a very good fiber connection, 1 gig down, 1 gig up. So... let me put my phone in. Oh, weird. All right. So, still waiting for it to load. Still waiting. Still waiting. It just freezes like this, and it drives me absolutely nuts. I have to actually walk away from the computer while it is loading. And this is the one thing I don't like about Project Fly. After it loads, it works fine. Sometimes I actually have to launch Narrator with Control
OBS Studio
Shift.
2.0.2.
Sorry, open with what is this thing? Windows Control Enter.
Straight.
And then it launches. So I'm not actually sure.
Run dialog. Open.
If it crashed NVDA or not. I think it did.
Project FLY 31 of 30.
Yep, it did.
Run dialog. Input. Open. Project FLY 31 of 34. Selected.
Let's try that again.
Run dialog. Open. Input.
Oh,
Loading
there we
NVDA. Input. Edit. On. Exiting narrator.
All right.
Straightest Project Fly row 1. Straight.
So I don't know why it does this. I really don't know why. But let's plan a flight here.
Fly now. Search airfields. Blank.
Oh, let's launch
Folder view.
Prepar here. Because that's the
Renew.exe. Blank.
that I'm using.
Taskbar.
Come on.
Book Project Fly window row 1 column 1. Folder view.
Okay, let's launch Prepar. Hopefully that will launch. So I wonder if I turn off NVDA and launch it with Narrator, if that will actually help.
Book Project Elgato sound capture row 1 column. Run dialog type. Run dialog type the name. Folder view.
Pull up.
OB Book Project Fly. OB Prepar 3D registered scenario start. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3.
Oh, no.
Submenu dialog window.
What am I loading? Oh, well. It'll work. It'll have to work.
Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4. Submenu dialog window. New scenario. Submenu dialog window.
All right.
Book Project Fly row 1 column 2.
So
Book Project Fly row 1 column.
let's book. Let's go.
Explore schedules. Clickable view profile heading clickable level 5. Which one items notifications graphic clickable 2. No previous form. No next form field.
Go from
Clickable view profile heading clickable. Sarah, I am departing heading. No previous heading. I am departing heading level 3. Clickable select airfield.
Okay, let's go from KMIA.
With 1 items, no results. Graphic with search air fields.
What?
KMOA.
Oh.
A. O. I. KMIA. With 1 items, clickable KMI. Graphic air with 1 items. Search air fields. Blank.
To KRSW.
Search air fields. Focus. With 1 items, clickable KRS 16. With 1 items, click. 1635. Zulu. Sandbox mode. Graphic avatar. Heading level 5 Sarah Alawamit. Graphic sandbox Zulu. 1635. Clickable copy. 0 flights found. Southwest Florida International heading click. Miami International heading clickable level 3. Your route heading level 5. Miami International head. KMIA slash missing in. Clickable graphic clickable air. KMIA slash missing in action. Clickable heading clickable level 3 Southwest Florida International. KRSW slash RSW. Manually enter booking.
Really? No flights?
Heading level 5 0 flights found. Heading level 5 filter.
Uh-huh.
Clickable.
Okay. Absolutely no flights found. Oh.
Heading level 5 0 flights found. Manually enter booking.
Let's manually
Optional.
enter.
Departure time. Zulu. Blank. Call sign. Blank. Flight number. Heading level 2 let's complete your booking. Flight blank. Call sign. Blank. Departure time. Optional. Arrival time. Optional. SWAA. SWAA selected. Departure. Optional. Arrival time. Optional. Departure. Missing in action slash KMIA Miami. Arrival. RSW slash KRS. Flight type. Clickable scheduled. Clickable. Flight rules. Clickable scheduled. Clickable with 2 items. Clickable scheduled. Clickable charter.
Let's do a charter.
Clickable. Flight rules. Clickable IFR.
Let's do IFR.
Clickable VFR. Clickable. Select aircraft. Select aircraft. Network. Network. Clickable select aircraft. With 3 items. Clickable SWA 64 CBLT. Southwest. Clickable SWA.
Let's fly this one.
Network. Clickable offline. Clickable book. Book and dispatch.
Okay, let's book it and dispatch.
Booking. Unavailable. 1636. Zulu.
And sorry, the voice is extremely fast.
Sandbox mode. Graphic heading level 5. Clickable level 5 view profile. With 1 items graphic clickable notification.
I figure that you guys can see it on the screen.
Click Sarah Alawami heading. Let's complete your booking heading level 2.
So.
Flight number. WN. N blank. Call sign. SWA4. Departure optional. Arrive option. Depart missing. Arrive RSW. Flight clickable. Flight rules. Clickable. Select clickable. Book and dispatch. Bookings project fly.
Alright.
Your bookings heading level 2. New booking. Heading level 3 book flights. Table with 1 row. SWA 400 and column 2 graphic airline logo. Column 3 heading level 3 KMIA missing in action. Column 5. Column 6 CBLT. Column 7 dispatch. X. Dispatch.
Let's dispatch it.
How would you like to? Clickable sim brief. Auto.
Sim brief.
Dispatch via sim brief window row 1 column 1. Blank.
Now.
Dispatch project fly roll. Lockheed. Simbrief.com virtual flight planning.
Yeah.
OBS Studio 2.0.2. 64 bit.
Do need to log in.
Alright. Log out Sarah Alawami.
So I'm logged in.
No next heading. Updated privacy policy. SimBrief's regulation. Because email address. Because SimBrief requires some personal data when you create an account, such as your name and email. Applicable regulations. Redesign and additional provided buttons. Instead, this can I have read provided buttons. If you do not agree to the new terms and wish to delete your SimBrief account. Instead, this can be done from the account set. No next button. I have clickable I accept. I have read and clickable I accept.
Fine, let's accept this.
Instead, I have read sim described in this policy. Clickable I accept. I agree to the use of persistent your login and consent status. Advertise clickable navigation landmark with 3 clickable allow cookies. Navigation land SimBrief home term click add your I agree to clickable I accept.
Oh come on.
I accept. Left click. Your login and consent status. Advertisements that help keep the website free. Clickable SimBrief home terms of service privacy. Learn account settings. Terms of service. Privacy policy. Log out Sarah L. Navigation landmark with 3 items privacy policy. OBS Studio 2 dispatch project fly roll dispatch clickable SimBrief advanced. Clickable import.pln file. Clickable paste route. Clickable SimBrief auto. SimBrief. Log out Sarah Alawami.
Trying to.
Privacy policy. Terms of service. Account settings. Learn more about how SimBrief uses cookies. Navigation landmark with 3 terms of service.
Alright.
Privacy policy. Log out Sarah. Terms of service. Account setting. Learn more about how SimBrief uses navigation landmark with 3 items SimBrief home. SimBrief home terms of service. SimBrief home terms of service privacy policy. SimBrief home clickable allow cookies.
Oh.
SimBrief.com virtual flight planning solutions.
Let's click that.
Navigation landmark with 3 SimBrief home terms of service. SimBrief home terms of service. Dispatch project OBS studio. Stop recording check.
Pass this here. Well, SimBrief is giving me an error. Here we go.
Cancel process. Blank. Time remaining about infinity seconds. Blank. Cancel process.
Let's actually try that again.
OBS 64C / program files. Dispatch clickable SimBrief auto. Dispatch via SimBrief window row 1 column 1. Document. Unknown. SimBrief.com virtual flight planning solutions. Eric cycle 1703 02 Mar 1729 Mar 17.
That's a little out of date. Okay, so
Error. Logouts error L1. Graphic clickable sim brief. Progress bar 0. Fatal error. Unknown aircraft type. 0%. Blank. Time remaining. About infinity seconds.
okay, that's a little bit of an error.
Blank. Blank. Line feed. Blank. Cancel process. Dispatch project fly row 1. Dispatch. Clickable sim brief. Advanced. Clickable import. Clickable.
So I hit sim brief advanced.
Clickable sim brief. Clickable. Heading level 3 sim brief advanced dispatch. This is for advanced dispatching with your own cargo, passenger, and fuel values. All fields are optional. Weight units. Clickable select 1. Clickable. Passengers 160. Cargo weight 5.0. Blank. Blank. Cruise altitude 30,000. Reserve fuel. Minutes. Cruise altitude 30,000. Blank.
I don't really need to go that high. All right, let's do...
Blank. 18,000. Reserve fuel. Clickable. Clickable select 1. Reserve fuel. Minutes. Clickable select 1. Clickable. Clickable with 8 items. Clickable auto. Clickable 0. Clickable auto.
Do auto.
Clickable 0. Clickable 15. Clickable 30. Clickable 60. Clickable 40. Clickable 60.
Let's do an hour just in case.
Clickable 7. Click blank. Manual ZFW 40.1. Blank. Cancel. Dispatch. Dispatch via sim brief window row 1 column 1. Document. Unknown. Simbrief.com virtual flight planning solutions. Eric cycle 1007. Logouts error. Graphic clickable. Progress bar 0. Fatal error. Unknown aircraft type. 0%. Time remaining. About infinity seconds.
Oh
Cancel.
boy.
Navigation landmark with 3 items. Sim brief home terms of service privacy policy. Sim brief home. Cancel. Blank. Cancel process.
All right. Well,
Eric cycle. Logouts error L1. Graphic clickable sim brief.
let's
Project fly window row 1 column 1.
create
Document.
the flight.
Simbrief.com virtual flight planning solutions document. Cancel process. Dispatch project flight. OBS Studio 2. Lockheed Martin registered. Dispatch OBS Studio 2.
Well,
Start streaming not checked. Scene transitions. Stop.
I'm gonna actually create the route with SimBrief then. Fine.
Checked. Stop recording.
All right. So I'm back after a while. Took me a while to find it. The PLN. I keep wanting to say OPML. So what I'm gonna do
Downloads row 1 column 2.
is
Lockheed Martin registered. Prepare 3D.
first import this.
Menu. Default info window. Virtual cockpit view 00.
Whoops.
Radar camera. Virtual radar. Default menu. Restore. Minimize moves. Sub menu dial. Menu. Default radar cam. Virtual cock. Radar. Default menu window. Default radar. Virtual cock. OBS Studio. Downloads window. Ribbon property page. Lockheed.
Let's first download this
Menu window. Default info window title.
into...
Menu. Closes the window. Press. Submenu dialog window.
There we go.
Yes. OBS 64C.
Whoops. Okay, so I guess I had to exit that. Oh well.
Folder view. Prepar 3
Let's
DB.
just relaunch Prepar because I know that's not going to crash. And
OBS downloads row 1. Submenu dialog row 1 column
wow,
5. OBS Studio 2
that is
2.0.2.
launching.
64. Downloads book submenu dialog. Book.
let's go to import PLN.
Clickable 2043. Click heading clickable level 30140Z.
Wait, let's go to my booking actually.
Graphic logo. Project fly. With 3 items. Graphic clickable maximize. Graphic clickable. Navigation landmark. Status. With 5 items. Graphic clickable booking.
I already clicked the option, so that's why it's actually showing up now. I did that off the video.
Clickable bookings.
Go to bookings, and then go to
Your bookings heading level 2.
my bookings.
New booking. Heading level 3. Delete all. Table with 2 rows and 7. Svaza. Column 2 graphic airline logo. Column 3 heading level 3 KMIA missing in action. Column 4 graphic. Column 5 heading level. Column 6 heading level 3 SWAH 14. EC 45. Column 7 dispatch.
Let's dispatch it.
How would you like to dispatch UNGZA? Clickable sim brief. Clickable import.pln file. Open dialog file name. File name. C. Users 18. Items view. Sarah 3. Items view. Items view. KMIA FSX02 no 18. Plane 2 of 2. KMIA PLN 1 of 2. KMIA dispatch project fly window row 1 column 1.
All right, now
Prepar 3D registered scenario startup.
let's load.
Flight save. Save the previewed scenario. Flight planner create a submenu. Load. Press show / load. Submenu dialog window.
I probably should put that in. Let me
Bookings project. OBS Studio
do
2.
that real
OBS.
quick.
Run dialog.
Type that right.
Tech downloads window. Search box search down. Downloads collapsed. Search box. Items view. KMIA FSX02 no 18. Plane not selected 1 of 2.
And then
Run dialog type the name of folder view. Items
my
view.
documents folder here.
Pictures 13 of OneDrive 12 of C. Documents. Prepar 3 DB4 files 4 of items view. IFR Miami I.
Yep. So
K-search results in downloads row 1 column 2. OBS. K-search.
if
Prepar 3 DB4 files window.
that
Items view. KMIA.
worked,
OBS 64C slash Prepar 3D registered submenu. Browse. Selected flight plan to load. IFRMC Karen INTL to John Wayne Orange Cone not selected. Selected. IFRMC Karen I.
Is there a way to refresh that directory? No. There isn't.
Departure location. Clear click to clear. Load. Press show slap load. Submenu dial. Browse. Selected flight plan to load. IFRMC KMIA KRSW FSX02 no 18.
Okay.
Departure location. Test flight plan type. Test departure location.
Let's just
select.
check.
No previous. No previous. Select. Click to
See.
Miami INTL.
Yep.
Test flight low altitude airways not checked. Direct GPS not checked. Flight plan type grouping. VFR visual flight rules not checked. Destination IFR instrument flight rules checked. Low altitude high altitude airways or not checked.
Again, the non-human voice you're hearing speaking at rapid speed is called NVDA. Go. Okay, my Bixby shouldn't have activated. Go to nvda-project.org.
Cruising altitude grouping. 18,000.
That's fine for now.
Blank. 18,000.
Let's change that.
27,000. 27,000 selected. 37,000. Zoom in.
Okay.
Zoom auto press show graphic. Data grid select save load. Save. Invoke. Submenu dialog window.
I just want to save this.
Yes. Cancel.
Nah.
Save. Click to save. Load. Clear. NAB. Cancel. OK. Confirm selection. Invoke. Submenu dialog window.
All right.
Yes.
And
overwrite the existing. No previous. Yes. Overwrite the existing file. No previous. Yes. Invoke. Submenu dialog window.
let's hope that my waypoints actually stayed the same now that I did that.
Yes. Do you want Prepar 3D to move your ear? Yes.
Yes,
Invoke.
let's move it.
Change vehicle.
And
Change your selected the available weather themes to choose from. Change vehicle.
let's change.
Submenu dialog. Not checked. Data grid click to select a vehicle. F22 Raptor 500.
To
Airbus A3. Beach King Air 3. Boeing 737 300 Universe. Boeing 737 300. Boeing 737 400 blank date. Boeing 737 500. Boeing 737 500 check air. Boeing 737 500 S. Boeing 737 500 Trans Aero D. Boeing 737 500 W. Boeing 700 and Boeing 700. No next.
747.
Boeing 700. Boeing 7. No next. No next. Boeing 700. No next.
Just scrolling here.
Boeing 747 A3 date item selected. Boeing 747 A29 date item selected.
I hope this is going to work with FSX Pilot.
Check display the scenario start. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4. Submenu dialog window.
That actually indicates a progress bar for me. The sighted person.
Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4.
Aw, here we go again.
Run dialog type the name of BDA. Tech. Folder view.
Okay, having issues with my screen reader currently, so yeah, I'm not going to do it with the control tower,
Spilot.exe shortcut.
because I just don't have the time. And this is just to demo Project Fly from an accessibility point of view.
Set up speech recognition.
Really
Next navigates to
quickly.
the next. Cancel exits the wizard. Press. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4.
Okay. Oh.
OBS 2. Lockheed Martin. EFIS pad. Info row 2 column 2. No previous. No next. No objects inside. Window. Lock. Info dialog. This aircraft with model ID V747 is not recognized by FSX Pilot and Autopilot will not. This aircraft with model ID V7. Autopilot main panel dialog.
Alright, let's
Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered.
load a different plane.
Submenu. New scenario. Flight analysis. Reset scenario. Load scenario. Reset scenario. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4. Submenu dialog window.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V. Simulation errors. Flight time acceleration is 1. Reset scenario. Load scenario. Exit. Load scenario. Reset. New scenario. Resume. New scenario. Submenu dialog window.
Okay, let's
Check off. Add scenery load or on flight plan or create a flight plan for the submenu load. Click to load. Submenu dialog window. Select a flight plan to load. IFRMC Karen INTL to John Wayne Orange Cone not selected. KMIA KRSW FSX02.
Okay.
Departure location grouping. Test cruise zoom in. Zoom autos. Press autos zoom in. Cruising altitude grouping. 18,000. Blank. 18.
Why does it put me at a safe altitude? Sheesh.
37,000. No next. No. Feed. Cruising alt. Zoom in.
Let's just
Cancel. OK. Confirm. Invoke.
navigate.
Submenu dialog. Flight planner. Departure location. Destination grouping. Yes. Overwrite the existing file. Yes. Invoke. Submenu dialog window. Yes. Change vehicle. Change your selected vehicle. Submenu. Blank. Hide details. Blank. Civilian male white shirt blue jeans. Data grid click to select a vehicle. Airbus A320 Aeroflot data.
Oh, I can't search.
Airbus A300.
Oh, really? Alrighty.
Airbus A320 Interjet. Boeing 737-300. Boeing 737-500 Gears. Iran Air. Boeing 737-500.
I don't like the fact that, at least with FSX Pilot, the planes, some of them
Boeing 747-838.
don't work.
Boeing 747-835. Boeing 747-832 date items. Boeing 747-825 date item. Boeing 747-820 date item selected. Boeing 747-813 date item selected.
Okay, let's try this one.
Check display the center. Lockheed Martin registered for Part 3D registered B4. Submenu dialog window. Beep and speak progress. No progress bar updates.
Let's turn that off for now, so you don't have to hear that.
Lockheed Martin registered for Part 3D registered B4. Beep for progress bar. Simulation pause. Time acceleration is progress bar updates. EFIS panel row 2. Downloads window. EFIS info row 2. Bookings project info row 2 column 2.
Again? Really?
Info dialog. This aircraft with model ID B747 is not recognized by FSX Pilot and autopilot will not be very precise or fail. If you use the aircraft more than once, consider entering the aircraft's performance data in the aircraft option dialog. Okay. Autopilot main panel dialog heading course HDG 087 date. Downloads row 1. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed OBS. Stop recording.
Okay, found a plane. Unfortunately, it's a Boeing 737, which I always end up crashing.
Downloads row 1 column. Autopilot main panel row 1 column. Lockheed Martin.
With
Autopilot.
FSX Pilot. But before I hit the Fly Now button on, yeah.
OBS. Download EFIS panel row 1 column. Bookings project fly row 1.
Actually, wait, I think I'm ready to go.
Project fly. With 3 items graphic clickable maximize.
So we're back here.
Your bookings heading level 2.
Where are we? Oh,
New booking. Table with 1. Svaza. Column 2. Column 3. Column 4 graphic aircraft status. Column 5 heading level 3 KRSW RSW. Column 6 heading EC45. Column 7 flying X. Flying up.
Fly now. Let's go. And
Autopilot main panel row 1 column 2.
now.
Autopilot main. Selected 0. 0. 0.
Let's
AP not checked.
turn on
Check.
autopilot here.
Autopilot on. File sub. Load FSP. Load and run FSP flight plan. Create new flight plan. Import FSX/D3D. Save as FSP flight plan. Copy waypoints to run flight plan. Stop flight plan. Pause flight plan. Stop. Run. Copy. Save as FSP flight plan. Import FSX/D3D flight plan. Create. Import FSX/ dialog. Open items view. P1 of 1. KMIA FSX02 18. Plane 8. FS pilot info screen dialog. Do you want to add a standard takeoff and no all plus? Yes all plus.
Yes, I
Autopilot main panel dialog heading course HDG 087 DIS 0.
Alright.
File sub flight plan sub menu. Load and run load FSP flight load and run create import FS save as F copy waypoints to clipboard.
I'm not gonna run anything right now. So I'm just not gonna save it. I mean I could.
Run flight plan R.
If I really wanted to. I'll probably save it afterwards.
Run flight plan R.
So let's just run it.
FS pilot info screen dialog. You must save imported flight plans to FSP format before running. Cancel.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Dialog. Save as system submenu space.
Fine.
Save as dialog. File name collapsed. Alt plus N. KMIA KRSW. Save as type. Flight plan. I folders. Save Alt plus S. Cancel. Save. FS pilot dialog. Overwrite existing file. Okay.
Yeah, because I.
FS pilot dialog. Flight plan not running. Okay. Switching to through heading display for departure, sir. Autopilot main heading dialog. Head NAV lights on. Lockheed Martin. Climb rate set to 1,600 feet per minute. Altitude set to 3,300 feet. Speed set to 250 knots. NAV on.
Alright, so if I go to the Project Fly website or tracker.
Autopilot main track flight project fly roll.
I don't want to close the window by mistake because that would be an issue. I wonder actually how real time this is in terms of tracking.
V1. Rotate.
That took long enough. Jeez. Alright.
Heading level 4 Southwest Florida International.
So, if I ignore all the other voices in my head except for my screen reader.
Heading level 5 T03060228.
Okay, I'm in the air, finally.
Heading level 4, heading level 5 KRSW/RSW. Heading level 5 KRSW, heading level 3 flight. Heading.
I can see that I'm flying.
87 degrees. Heading set to a true heading of 87 degrees.
I'm going 87
Altitude set to 37,000
degrees.
feet.
Yo!
Next waypoint PHD selected.
God, I forgot to change the bank angle on the plane.
Distance. 92 nanometers.
I'm 92 miles away.
Altitude.
Altitude?
575 feet.
Okay, well.
Altitude.
Let's just give it a minute.
701 feet. Altitude.
Alright. So I'm in the air. Alright, good. Whatever.
850. Ground speed. 222 kts.
My ground speed is 222 knots.
Ground speed. 233 kts.
I should be heading 250 soon.
Cruise speed. N/A.
My cruise speed right now is not applicable.
Flight phase. En route.
En route.
Latitude. 25.801162.
My latitude and longitude are shown.
Longitude. Minus 80.247211.
Don't stall. Don't you dare.
Network. Offline.
My network, of course, is offline because I don't do VATSIM.
Squawk. 1200. Rules. IFR.
And my rules are IFR.
Heading level 3 files and export.
Files and export.
Graphic clickable send to VATSIM icon.
I can send this to VATSIM. Well, you guys know this.
Clickable send to VATSIM. Connected to sim. Complete flight. Divert flight.
I can't.
Cancel flight. 2046. Zulu. Sandbox mode.
Is that the time?
Zulu. 2046.
What time is it?
1:47 p.m.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Cancel 2047.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is right. I'm not really good with the Zulu thing.
Cancel. Divert. Connect. Click. Graph. Edit. I. Rule. 1. Squat. Offline. Network. Minus. Longitude. 25. Latitude. En route. Flight phase. And slash A. Cruise speed. 260 kts. Ground speed. 2,587 feet. Ground speed. 272 kts. Ground 270 kts.
Okay, and I can see.
Ground speed. 3,088 feet. Altitude. 89 nanometers. Distance. 89 nanometers.
89 miles away, okay.
Lockheed Martin registered for 3D registered B4. Autopilot main panel dialog. PFIS panel dialog range mode. Greater. Less. Menu. Context. Fly speed submenu. Minimum. Speed cruising. 500 and speed safe. 250 kNTS. Fly speed submenu. Lockheed.
So it should take me maybe about an hour to get there. I do want to complete the flight, by the way. Just to show, you know, what happens from a screen reader's point of view when I complete the flight. I could pause the thing if I really, really, really wanted to.
Autopilot main panel dialog heading course HDG. Selected 282. Selected 250. Selected 87. Selected 1600.
That's my heading.
Select AP checked. Arm not checked. XPN ADF COM 1 NA select RE man not read only. Next with select 1.0. Read only. BC B not checked. Cam not AP H LV B alt check HD MCA SP NAV multi-line. Greater. Speed. 390. 390 select. 90. Greater set speed 290 kts.
Will it work?
Greater. Speed set to 290 knots. Lockheed Martin registered for PFIS panel row 1 column. Track flight project fly row 1 column. Track. Distance. 87 nanometers. Altitude. 6,085 feet.
Altitude is 6,089 feet.
Ground speed. 294 kts.
Okay, my ground speed's 294 knots.
Cruise speed. N/A.
I'm not at cruising speed yet, by the way. Not even close.
Cruise 3, ground 6, altitude 6,304 kts, ground 6, altitude 85 nanometers, altitude 6,744 feet.
I don't like this plane.
Autopilot main panel row, Lockheed Martin.
Not at all.
PFIS panel, collapse, plus, menu, contact. Next with 1 could be selected. Say submenu S. Fly speed submenu, takeoff, speed cruise approach, 1 cruising, 502 kNTC. Speed safe, 250 kNTS. Fly speed submenu F. PFIS panel dot. Lockheed Martin. PFIS panel row 1 column 2. Lockheed Martin. Autopilot main panel dialog heading course HDG. 305 degrees IS. 0296 KNTV/S. 1619 feet/M alt. 07858 feet FP cubic 31.3300 and PFIS panel. Lockheed Martin registered. Track flight project. Track.
This is actually, for me, a really handy way of tracking my flights. I don't know why I didn't do this before.
Altitude. 8,334 feet. PFIS panel row 1 column 2. Lockheed Martin registered for 3D registered B4. PFIS panel dialog range mode. Context. Fly speed submenu. Fly direction sub. Take speed cruising. 5. Speed safe. 250 kNTS. Lockheed Martin.
And if I look at my distance.
PFIS panel row. Track flight project fly row 1 column.
Project fly.
Altitude. 77
I think
nanometers.
I'll probably, excuse me. I think I'll probably plan all my flights in Project Fly from now on, maybe. If SimBrief doesn't fail, it actually did keep failing, so I ended up actually downloading it from SimBrief itself, planning it on SimBrief, and then, yeah. might actually download the manager or reset up the manager that I have on the computer, but that's neither here nor there.
74 nanometers. Altitude 10,160. Lockheed Martin registered for R3D registered B401 column 2. Lockheed Martin registered for R3D registered B4. EFIS panel dialog menu. Right. Fly speed submit take speed save 299 kNTS.
Well, I'm already actually
cruising 502 kNTC.
a few more knots isn't gonna like make any difference, so
fly speed,
I'll
Lockheed
leave it
Martin
alone.
Autopilot main panel .n multi-line. Set. Speed. 3. Raise speed set to 320 knots.
Now,
Lockheed.
I'm sure if I had something like AccuFeel, I could, you know, probably do
Autopilot main panel row. EFIS panel row 1. Track flight project fly row.
a little better.
11,685 feet.
11,680 feet, okay.
Altitude 11,954 feet. Altitude 68 nanometers.
Actually, this is going to be a very short flight. Nice.
Altitude 12,226 feet. Lockheed Martin registered.
Can I? Whoops.
BE not checked. Multi-line.
Can I change my altitude? Let me see.
Set. Altitude. Radar set altitude 18,000. Radar. Altitude set to 18,000 feet.
I just changed my cruising altitude because... Whoops.
Track flight project fly row. Track altitude 13,172 feet. Alt 13,432 feet. Ground speed 363 kT. Cruise and /A. Flight phase. En route. Latitude 25.99343. Longitude minus 80.7591. Log 25.997934. Log 25.997934.
Okay.
Lockheed Martin registered for Lock.
That's cool,
EFIS.
actually. I like the fact that the latitudes and longitudes read. That's good.
Menu. Fly speed take minute speed save 299 kNTS. Cruising 500.
I'm just gonna... I know I shouldn't do this to this poor plane,
EFIS panel speed set to cruising speed 502 knots.
but I'm gonna bump my cruising speed up, like now, since I'm almost at my cruising altitude anyway. And let's go back to Project Fly.
Track flight project fly row 1. Track.
Since that's the focus of this this demo, and by the way, this demo, took like 3 to 4 hours to do in man hours, but that's only because I messed up, and you don't get to hear some of the mistakes. And then I had to pause it, excuse me,
Latitude 26.0 latitude and flight phase.
Next waypoint, alright.
KRSW 06 selected, sir. Cruise speed and / switching to through heading display for the approach, sir.
Huh?
Flight phase. And / A. Flight phase. En route. Flight and cruise 380 kts. Ground speed 15,152 feet. Altitude 55 nanometers.
Already?
Lockheed Martin.
Oh shoot.
System sub. Radar. Menu. Context. Fly speed sub.
I got it.
Cruising. Approach 100. EFIS panel. Log range speed 180 knots. Lockheed.
I got it. There we go.
EFI.
Going way too fast.
Radar. Menu.
It would help if I were in the right window.
Lockheed Martin. Track flight project fly window row 1 column 1.
Alright.
Distance 50 nanometers.
Alright, I'm 50 miles away.
Distance 50 nanometers. Altitude 13,703 feet. Ground 13,703 feet. Ground 13,609 feet.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ground speed 13,519 feet.
Oh, yeah, I am descending. Okay.
Altitude 48 nanometers. EFIS panel row 1 column 2. Autopilot.
I wonder.
And multi-line. Speed 190. Blank. 190 selected. 0. Radar. Speed set to 200 knots. 200 and greater. Speed set to 250 knots.
I don't know if I'm gonna get alarm. I don't know if I'm gonna get the alarm, but that does not sound like 250. Come on.
Lockheed. TFIS panel roll 1. Track flight project fly roll.
The design of this plane is terrible. I hate it.
Distant 44 nanometers. .43 nanometers. Altitude 12,534 feet. Altitude 12,458 feet. Altitude 12,100 and altitude 42 nanometers. Altitude 12 ground speed.
What's
26 cruise speed and slash A flight phase en route. Latitude 26.137163. Longitude -8 network offline squawk 1000 rules IFR heading level graphic clickable send to VATSIM icon.
Wait.
I rule 1 off net -8 longitude 20 latitude en route.
What's my
Flight phase
I see.
and slash A flight phase.
I wonder.
Not in a table cell.
Okay, so maybe well no. I don't know if a table would be a good idea for this layout or not. I'm not sure.
En route flight and slash A cruise speed 270 kt ground speed 11,664 feet. Altitude 39 nanometers. Lockheed Martin registered for part.
Whoops.
File submenu Alt plus F. Auto. NAV check. Multi. Set. Speed. Grade speed set to 290 knots.
I'm probably gonna get dinged for this. No? Really? Actually very surprised by that.
Lockheed Martin registered. Track flight project fly row 1.
I think I would be.
Distant 36 nanometers. Altitude 11,112. Altitude 11,112 feet. Altitude 11,036 feet.
So, if I start at the top of Project Fly
Graphic logo. Project fly with 3 items. Graphic clickable logo.
and go
Navigation landmark with 4 items. Graphic clickable stratus.
to Stratus.
Clickable stratus. Graphic clickable radar.
So, what I need to do actually to get the bookings and everything to show up
Clickable stratus. Graphic clickable stratus.
is click the mouse, actually click the physical mouse, and I don't actually like that very much.
With 5 items. Graphic clickable booking.
Can there be a different way to do this? To make the show up that's a little bit more intuitive. I don't mind clicking the mouse, I really don't. However, a beginner might not even think about it, in fact. So that's how I get my bookings to show up.
Stratus.
I don't want to hit enter because, well, I don't want to change pages right now.
IK7 zoom. Heading level 1.
Hi.
Flying now heading level 3. Table with 4 rows and 4. RYR 41I. Column 2. Column 3. Column 4 radar. Row 2 column 1 heading level 3 EFI 1020. Row 3 WN 3000. Row 4 BA 608. Flight sim news heading level 3. NOTAMs heading level 3. Project fly heading level 3. Passport heading level 1. Note flight table row 2 EF row 1 FR 4000. Column 4 radar. Flying now. No previous button.
Uh-oh.
Table with row 2 row 3 radar. Row 4 radar. View radar. Read more. Open passport. Progress. Radar. Progress. Heading level 5 KRSW/RSW. Progress.
What happens if I go here?
Divert flight. Complete flight.
Okay, there it is. So that's how I get to that one. I actually wasn't aware the page would change when I left-clicked on the strata thing.
Divert flight. Connected. Clickable send to VATSIM.
Let me see
Graphic.
where I am here.
Rooms of flight progress. Scratchpad heading level 2. Heading level 2 scratchpad. Heading level 4 Miami International. Heading level 5 KMIA/missing in
What
act.
does Scratchpad do?
Heading level 4. Heading level 5 KRSW. Heading level 5. Heading level 3 flight. Heading 284 degrees. Distance 27 nanometers. Altitude 8,900 and autopilot main panel row 1 column 2. EFIS panel dialog collapsed menu. Fly speed sub menu F. Takeoff to approach 180 kNTA. EFIS panel dialog speed set to approach entry speed 180 knots. Autopilot main panel row 1 track flight project fly row 1 column track altitude 8,558 feet. Altitude 25 nanometers. Distance 25 nanometers. Altitude 25 nanometers. Altitude 8,473 feet.
So,
Track flight project fly row
Project Fly.
altitude 8,780 23 nanometers. Distance altitude 8 ground speed
I probably could have left it going.
207 kts. Cruise speed. N/A.
I probably could have.
Lockheed Martin register. OBS Studio 22. Lockheed Martin register. Auto. NA. Multi-line. Greater. E. Z. Speed. 200. Rate set to 290 knots. Lockheed Martin register.
I shouldn't be doing that. I know. I know this, but I'm trying to kind of hurry. 'Cause I already spent about 4 hours on this project. Oops. That's funny. There's actually a plane landing at my airport.
Autopilot. Lockheed Martin track flight project fly row. OBS 64C. Studio mode check. Stop recording check.
Wait.
Track flight project track flight phase. N/A. Cruise 3. Ground speed. 7,587 feet. Altitude. 7,458 feet. Altitude, 19 nanometers. OBS Studio 2.0, autopilot main panel row 1 column, autopilot main panel dial. Speed. Okay. 3. Greater. Speed set to 320 knots.
I know I shouldn't. I'm just trying to push this thing to see how far I can go without getting in trouble.
Z. Speed. 350. Greater. Speed set to 350 knots.
That's probably where I'm gonna probably end up getting in trouble. Yep. That's probably that is where I'm getting in trouble. Okay.
Speed.
Fine.
3. Greater. Speed set to 330 knots. Track flight project.
Well, let's actually see how far I am.
Distance. 16 nanometers.
16 miles. Okay.
Altitude. 5,900.
Now, it would actually be really cool, and this is not necessary all the time, but it would actually be really cool for me to see in Project Fly, whether I'm looking at someone's flight or my own, how far I am from the, well, either the waypoint or the runway or whatever.
Altitude. 15 nanometers. Altitude 5,568 feet. Ground speed. 331 kt. Cruise speed. N/A. Flight en route. Latitude. 26.292352. Longitude. Minus 81.77595. Network. Offline. Lat en route. Flight en cruise speed.
Oh boy.
3. Ground. 5. Altitude. 15 nanometer. Distance. 284 degrees.
C24. I am, okay, heading that direction. Alright, cool. I didn't know that those airports were about maybe west by northwest.
Distance 284 degrees. 14 nanometers.
The reason why I'm suggesting the arrival time is because if I say
Multi-line. Greater.
Say arrival time.
Greater. Estimated time en route to _1 is 0 hours 0 minutes. Estimated arrival time is November 2nd, 2018, 14:14 and 9 seconds.
Alright, so I'm landing at runway 1. That runway doesn't exist anymore, I don't think.
Lockheed Martin registered. Track flight altitude 15 nanometers. 3,801 feet. Altitude 15 nanometers.
Why am I still showing 15 miles away? Or nautical miles away? It should be going down?
Altitude 15 nanometers. Lockheed Martin registered report 3. EFIS panel dialog range mode. Collapse. Flies you. Collapse. Plus. Collect menu. Prep context. Fly northeast, south S. Fly direction. Fly speeds. Take cruising. Approach 180 knt. EFIS panel dialog. Speed set to approach entry speed 180 knots. EFIS panel dialog range. Track flight project fly dot.
Alright. Normally I would have the sim window showing.
Distance 16 nanometers.
Why am I showing wait, 16 miles away? Okay, well...
EFIS panel row 1, Lockheed. Track flight project fly row, track flight altitude, 16 nanometer, 3,321 feet, altitude 3,321 feet, altitude 3,309 feet, altitude 16 nanometers.
Why am I not? Okay. I guess, what, it's turning me into the, landing? What's going on here?
Altitude 15 nanometers. Altitude 3,265 feet. Altitude. Ground speed 182 kts. Ground speed 176 kts. Ground speed.
If my speed's going down...
176 kts.
Why is the...
Ground 3 altitude 14 nanometers. Altitude 3,279 feet. Altitude 3,279 feet. 3,297 feet.
What are you doing? Yeah, this is FSX Pilot's doing.
3,310 feet. Ground speed 196 kts. Ground speed 3,290 feet. Altitude 3,270 feet. Altitude 3,270 feet. Altitude 12 nanometers. Altitude 3,275 feet.
I wonder how behind it is in regard to the sim.
Altitude 3,299 feet. Flaps 3. Gear down. Landing lights on.
Down 3 greens.
Alright. And my phone's gonna die. Oh well.
Altitude 2,840. Altitude. Lockheed.
So let's just show this. You don't need to see Project Fly until I actually land. Assuming I actually do.
$2,500.
Those must be my flaps. Yeah. Ugh. It's a little behind Project Fly, but that's okay. I'm gonna mute out for a minute.
$1,000 feet, sir.
Sink rate.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Stupid FSX Pilot.
Autopilot
Don't
main panel
sink.
dialog. NAV check. Multi-line.
Don't sink.
Climb.
Don't sink.
Greater. Climb rate set to minus 700
Don't
feet per minute.
sink.
Lockheed Martin.
There, I fixed it.
500.
Sink rate.
Autopilot main panel dialog. Multi-line.
Sink rate.
Climb. Greater. Climb rate set to minus 300 feet per minute. Lockheed.
200.
Don't sync. Don't sync.
Autopilot main panel
Don't
dialog.
sync.
Multi. Climb.
Don't sync.
Greater. 100.
Don't sync.
Climb. 50. Greater. Lock heat.
20, 10,
Brakes and reverse thrust, sir.
Ouch. Well, that sound design is horrible.
Heading set to a true heading up 54 degrees.
All right. So,
That was a bit bumpy, sir. Never mind. Autopilot main panel row 1
Alright.
column. Track flight project fly row 1 column 3. Yeah, track.
so now,
39 feet. Altitude.
oh wow, good.
39 feet. Ground speed. 0 kts. Cruise speed. And slash flight phase. Arrived at stand.
Arrived at stand, all right.
Latitude. 26. Long. Minute. Network. Offline. Scope 1. Rules.
Let's
Complete flight.
complete the flight. And let's see what we've got.
Lock.
Let's just pause the sim here.
Track. Divert flight. Complete flight.
Wait,
Connected to sim. Complete flight.
didn't I?
Cancel. Heading level 3. Are you sure you want to complete this flight?
Oh, yes.
Cancel. Complete.
Missed it. Okay, so let's hit enter on yes or click on yes.
Clickable. Landing 2119Z. Clickable. Copyright OpenStreetMap. Clickable 1.
And let's see how I did.
Time. 13 hours 40. Altitude. 17 feet. Ground speed. 0 kts. Heading. 87 degree. Vertical speed. 0 fpm. Position. 25.7861. Heading level 3. Departure. KMIA / missing in action. Arrival. KRSW / RSW. Aircraft. SWAH 14. Network. Offline. Flight type. Charter. Flight rules. IFR. STD. N/A. STA. N/A. Date of flight. November 2nd, 2008. Heading level 3 flight statistics. Block time. 24:29. Block fuel. 16,001. Status. Complete. Distance. 91 nanometers. Fuel burned. 2,300. Landing rate. -577 fpm.
Okay, I'll take it.
Passengers. N/A. Departure time.
Not great.
2044Z. Arrival time. 2120Z. Heading level 3 pilot notes. Heading level 3 edit notes.
I don't have any notes,
There aren't any notes for this flight. Heading level 3 edit notes.
but if I wanted to, if I hit enter on edit notes.
There aren't any notes for this flight. Heading level 3 edit notes. Heading level 3 pilot notes. Edit notes heading level 3.
Why?
Blank.
Oh,
That landing sucked. Save.
and there we go.
165 kts. Speed. 2122. Zulu. Sandbox mode. Zulu. Speed. 16. Roll. 0 degrees. Pitch. 3 degree. G. 1 point. Landing rate. 1.041. Landing. -577 fpm. Time. 2119Z. Time. -570. Landing rate. Time. 2119. Landing heading level 4. Landing events heading level 3.
Landing events. I don't want to look at this.
Flight data heading level 3. Pilot notes edit notes heading level 3. Heading level 3 edit notes. That landing sucked.
And then there are my notes right there. So, there we go.
Autopilot main
I
panel row
hope
1
that
column.
helps.
TFIS panel row
If
1
you have any
column 4.
questions,
OBS Studio 2
feel
2.
free to leave a comment in the YouTube section, or
Stop recording.
if support has a question, feel free to email. They can email me. Have fun.